Max Mustard came to Quest a good few months back, and with that they also stated it would come to PSVR2. Well, Max Mustard has now arrived with a bunch of upgrades, but should you pick this up, I'll be going over what the game offers to help you decide if this is one for you. Before we jump into the review, make sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a like and a comment, it supports the channel and really means a lot. Now, let's get on with the review. I have previously played Max Mustard on the Quest 3 and had a great time with it and genuinely thought it performed fantastic on that device, and I went away thinking, how will they improve this for the PSVR 2? Well, improve it they have, massively. There is a story to this game, but you can take it or leave it, and it's definitely not what I'd recommend picking the game up for. However, here it is. You play as a navigator which aids Max through her journey to rescue the mud pups and bring peace back to the area. You travel through various places collecting the mud pups and ending the evil reign that has taken control. Gameplay wise, it's a platform where you will travel through various levels and biomes while hunting for the mud pups and dispatching any enemies along the way if you feel like it. You have a spin attack and many others that can be purchased through the game store, which changes the dynamic of the gameplay but not anything too drastic. As this is a VR platformer, implementation of VR is well done. On some levels you will have to assist Max with various weapons such as the plunger gun. On these levels you have to shoot various targets to clear a path or even take out enemies out of reach. Doing this will reward you with coins to spend at the shop. Each arc will have bonus levels, and these consist of time shooting ranges which reward you with a mud pup. There are also coin frenzies which give you more coins, and even one called Smack a Bear. You also have a boss at the end of each arc, and these are brilliant to face off against. They blend platforming and VR mechanics perfectly. I definitely found level design to be very well done, and it gets better the further you progress. The gameplay is fun and engaging and will keep you entertained throughout the duration. Let's also talk a little bit about the soundtrack. There are various songs that are level specific, but you also have some that repeat. Overall, I feel the soundtrack is pretty great. There has been times I'll bop my head along to a track or even start humming. Now for the graphics and the PSVR 2 specific upgrades. Firstly, the game looks great. Bright colours, smooth textures and resolution that makes it pop. The visual upgrades on this port are instantly noticeable in the headset, especially if you played the Quest version. The haptic support is great, from adaptive triggers to vibration when shooting the various weapons, but one of my favourite features is the headset haptic. The rumble you feel when getting hurt in this game is brilliant, and it's such a great implementation of the headset haptics. I'm also happy to say that I've had no frame drops. However, the game did crash during the credits, but this didn't affect my save or level progression. With the settings, there isn't much to cover as the game moves you along when you move Max. You can rotate once you unlock the snap turning, and this is pretty much it. I'm also happy to say that you can play the game seated, and I did this throughout the majority of my playthrough. Now for what I didn't like. I wish there was more of a story, more character building around Max and everything else. You do get postcards which have some story to read. This isn't a major criticism as a lot of platformers don't have in-depth stories, but I've always felt that the character design in this game would make for some brilliant cutscenes or story elements. I also wish there was smooth turning, as I'm not a fan of snap turning at all. For all the trophy hunters out there, this game does have a platinum and it's relatively easy to get. Overall, Max Mustard is a fantastic VR platformer. Yes, many will compare this to Astrobot and many similarities can be seen, but Max does a great job at standing on her own 2 feet and being a great mascot for VR platforming. The gameplay is enjoyable and the level and character designs are fantastic. The fact that the team at Toast Interactive have done everything they can to cater to the capabilities of the PSVR 2 is great. So, should you get this game? Well, if platformers are your thing, then you'll have a blast with this one. However, if you're not a fan of platformers, then I say it's best to avoid this one. This concludes my review for Max Mustard. If you've enjoyed this review, then make sure to stick around for more VR content. I cover PSVR 2, Quest and PC VR, so I'm sure you'll find something that interests you. Thanks for watching and have a great day.